Hello everyone, my name is Kwok and today I'm going to present Experiential Design's proposal. So first of all, for my project, the project title is Kitsune AR Calisthenics. So our problem statement is a lot of people do work out at home, but they didn't realize the fact that they are using the wrong posture all this while. Hence, my idea was to implement augmented reality to cooperate with their home workout experience. It provides the user a better result for their home workout and motivates them to fix their posture for better gains in building themselves up. So our app focuses on calisthenics, so the type of workout wouldn't be too many of a variety. Okay, so next, let me introduce about our project. So our app allows the user to learn different type of calisthenic exercise with something to compare in the camera, rather than just watching the video and do without ensuring their posture to be exactly correct. So our main idea for this project is we want the user to first choose the type of workout exercise they wanted to do. Then they will use the device front camera to look at themselves. Then a 3D model of a dummy will do the workout side by side with the character. Then the user realizes their own mistake on the posture. Hence, the user is able to correct his or her posture accordingly. At the same time, the users will get to know the muscle that the specific exercise is targeting, as the targeted muscle group will be labeled red. Right, so here comes our goal for the project. So first of all, we want the user to learn about correct calisthenic exercise posture in a more interesting way. Next, we want to allow the users to know what muscle is targeted for the certain calisthenic exercise, so they know which exercise they wanted to do more. Then, we want the user to learn the correct calisthenic exercise for the muscle that the user meant to target. And finally, we want the users to learn calisthenic posture in a more engaging and immersive way. Alright, next. Now we're going to talk about the research about our chosen topic, which is calisthenics. So calisthenics is a form of strength training which consists of a variety of movements that exercise large amount of muscle groups. These exercises are performed by relying on minimum equipment. Hence, it is mainly bodyweight exercises. So instead of only focusing on one muscle like the weight training usually does, calisthenic exercise uses multiple muscles from the body, so it doesn't only increases our strength for the muscle, it also strengthens the collaboration of multiple muscles, which is what we usually do in real life practices. For example, when we holding a table out, we're not only using our hand muscle, we collaborating our hand muscle, our leg muscle, our core muscle, and our back muscle, and also our thigh muscle like together in order to carry a table up. So for this project, I aim to focus on push-up, sit-up, squats, burpees, leg raises, and planks. So this is the correct posture for the push-up. As we can see, some people is either too high or too low when they are doing push-up. So sometimes it feels like, oh, they are just like moving their hips, or perhaps their back is like way too high, which kind of injures their back, and at the same time fail to target the back muscle correctly. Instead, they push more force onto their shoulder. And next, this is the sit-up. Well, sit-up is quite easy. Well, maybe some people cannot completely do it 100% correct, so there's still purpose of sit-up existing in my project. So next is squat. Squat is the sport which a lot of people do in the wrong posture. So as we can see, it is best for our thighs to reach a 90-degree, or we can say like at a parallel level. So that is like the maximum output we can get, and at the same time we try not to let our knees to bend out too much, so it will lose the focuses on our thigh. And next, this is the burpees. So burpees, as we can see, is like at the preparing stage, and then you push up your leg, so in a push-up position, so you do a push-up, and then you contract your feet again and you jump, and then you repeat the step. This is burpees. Well, some people will feel like they just want to cut some burpees, so maybe they just like do the step 1, step 2, but they forget to, more like they just don't want to do step 3, which is a push-up. So a lot of people do that, so our app can try to like motivate people to not do that. And next is the leg raises. Leg raises often has people to do mistake, as in like their head will just lie down, which kind of lost the focus onto our abdominal muscle. And at the same time, when we raise our legs, there are chances that the leg is not straight enough. So it's not about how many times you do at that point. So it's more like the posture is not correct. So you did not properly target the muscle you want to target. And next, for the plank, well, plank is also a very common exercise which people always do wrong posture. For example, as you can see, some of them do the planks in a like banded way, either banded down or bend up, like the push-up position. So the correct way is try to make the body as straight as possible. So this is our journey map. So first of all, after user download the app, so user can scan the calisthenic image that they want to exercise. So after they scan the image target, then they'll start the exercise. But there's a pain point which it takes time and also like it's a bit troublesome to scan the image every single time. So I come up with a solution which is we can insert a button for the user to pick rather than implementing image for the user to scan. Even though that makes it like less AR interactive, but it saves time. So well, we'll see how it goes. So, and the next step is after we scan the image target, then a default 3D model of the human body will appear. So the game point is that we are able to visualize the required movement of our human body. So we can prepare the movement first. But the pain point is that the camera angle might affect the place that the human body model stands. So maybe there are chances that the human body model will stand in a very weird location. Well, the solution is the app itself must specify horizontal or vertical way of portrait the device requires, so it can have the minimum problem occurs for the character to locate itself. And next, after the user selected the exercise they want to do and the model appear, so there'll be a short video kind of stuff which shows 2 times, not like technically not like video, but there's like a demo which shows 2 times the posture of the calisthenic movement. So the game point is that user has an idea on the stance they need to be prepared in, so they know how they're gonna start, and user also has an idea on how the exercise will be performed, so they have mentally prepared for it. The pain point is that it wastes time for the user who are familiar with the exercise. Hence, the solution we came up with is to implement the skip function so they can skip to save their time. Then this is the stage 2 of our journey map, which is first of all, users select the sets and reps they want to do. So this applies on most of the case other than like, for example, planks, you won't specify how many reps you want to do. Instead, you will specify how many seconds of plank you want to do. So the game point is that the users are free to select the amount of rep and sets they wanted to do according to their own time and mode. And next, the 3D model of the human body will start to do the exercise. So the game point is that the user starts to correct their posture according to the human body model. So no matter how expert you are, we will always try to achieve the textbook level of the accuracy of the posture. And the next step is the app will pause the human body model for the user to rest between sets. So the game point is that the app will strictly control the time for the users to rest, so the users cannot take for granted and take advantage. But I mean, the pain point also is the user might take for granted and rest for a very long time. Hence, since that they can set their own resting time, so maybe they'll set like maybe 1 minute or so. Hence, our solution is we would like to implement the limit of maximum rest time between each set. So probably it will be around 45-second maximum for them to rest between each set. And the next step, we will be finishing the workout. So the system will congrats the user. So the game point is that the users will feel more satisfied as there were praises that motivate them to build themselves up. And the final step is we will show the total calisthenic exercise done by them as the result after they finish choosing all of the exercise they want to do and sets and reps and finish it. So after they say, oh, I'm done, then they click the exit button, then boom, it'll show the result. So the game point is the user can clearly see their progress. Hence, they will feel motivated and self-confidence to keep track and break their own record on their next workout. So this is the visual reference and mock-up. So this is the image target for each of the exercise like push-up, plank, sit-up, leg raises, burpees, and also squats. So I made this all of them in like grayish shirt, upper shirt, and also the reddish pants. So it is a lot easier for the image to scan. Alright. Whoops. And this is how the 3D model of the human body will looks like. So I haven't started rigging it, so this is just the base model I made, alright? And next, this is how it looks for our mockup app. So after launching our app, so we'll display a type of workout on screen, or we'll wait for the user to scan the image to select their desired calisthenic exercise. So this one I'll be more confirmed after quite some time. So this is basically how it looks like. And next, we will, after selecting a type of exercise, the 3D model of human body is generated on the screen. So as we can see, this is, for example, our self, which is the user, and this is the 3D model of the mock human, alright? It's standing on the floor instead of standing on a bed or a table or something. And next, we will have some UI to display for us to select the details of our current workout. So for example, I just press push up and then it'll request me to select, oh, how many sets of push up you want to do, how many reps, and how many rest time you want. And next, after we selecting it, so we will have the posture demo before the exercise start. So as we can see, the demo on top will show the proper starting posture and exercise posture for the current calisthenic exercise. Let's see. As you can see, it will show the demo of the exercise right here. And next, for the experts, they can choose to skip the demo, so they don't need to look at this animation over and over and over again. Alright, so after ending the workout, the system will show what body part is mostly trained in the current workout. So for example, we'll say, oh, congratulations, you had extremely or slightly trained your what muscle. Can be abdominal, can be type, can be bicep, triceps, shoulders, chest, and stuff, right? And next, the system will also show the set of exercises done for the entire workout. So for example, how many times, how many sets of push-up, how many times, how many second sets of planks, and etc, etc, etc. And finally, they'll randomly generate, not like generate, but they'll pick according from the database. So the motivational speech to motivate the users to continue using the app. So for example, this one, it's not just looking strong, but actually being strong, right? So that's all for my presentation for my experiential design proposal of Kitsune AR Calisthenic. Thank you.